from 2 to 80 in several countries just in 3 or 4 years. No? But it's also true that that to have another large investor helping you, it's also an important milestone in your life, in the life of the company. We can move now to another spin-off created here, in this case, the UPM, with another disruptive technology, and then they could also demonstrate what happened. José Manuel Otón, he is professor in the School of Telecommunication Engineering, and then it's one example of how faculty members are involved in the creation of this kind of a spin-off, not as an isolated thing, but in a close connection to other people that are working in PhD thesis, etc., could also help in the spin-off creation. Then, José Manuel, thank you very much for coming, and you have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much, Gonzalo, and thank you very much for inviting us. I am, and excuses from Beatriz that she should be here instead of me, but you are not doing any work with the change. So let's start presenting the company. I am a co-founder of this company, and we basically have developed a new material in our research project in the laboratory, and we found out that it could be useful, like Gonzalo said this morning. So we decided to, rather than academic publication for the other more longer, but also profitable way of creating a company and trying to memorize it. Let me say what is this for, and later on we will talk about it. We are dealing with counterfeit. Counterfeit is a huge worldwide problem that's about conservative estimations. Think about $650 billion per year, and it is not only the money, not only the losses it has, but also the danger you may get into, or the risk in, if you see what are the main materials or products that are certified if you found pharmaceutical drugs over 200 billion, or electronics, or you may see on toys for your children that are being concentrated, and they become a dangerous instrument to use. Okay, what is the real scenario we have? The real scenario is that the situation is becoming worse as the electronic commerce increases, as the electronic sales are becoming the preferred way to do business. And this is partially we have to blame the customers themselves, customers myself including, because we pay little attention to trades. We pay little attention to counterfeits, and even that so protected thing like banknotes has, I would say, more than 10 counterfeit measurements. It will be difficult for a customer, other people in the industry, to ask what are the counterfeit measurements of a bank note, and he'll probably mention the watermark or the hologram and nothing else. They or we are not aware of the counterfeit measurements, even these delicate matters have. So what we have is very simple, on the one hand very simple, on the other hand not so much, way to counterfeit, to adapt a product as a real strong measurement against counterfeit. Let me show you what we call there the two phases of a film. You see a normal regular film, nothing special about it, a color that you can choose. And if you use it with polarized lights, you see image here, and here you can choose any kind of image. Okay. Nothing special about that. Polarized light coming from an iPhone, as you see there. If you turn the film upside down, then something quite strange happens. You get a completely different image. Remember that this it is completely transparent. You can see through it, like here, but you see two different images by looking at the opposite side. You can even see more than that. You can go 4 images. We have done the same technology with more than that images. So, and this is a very, very simple way to check a product that it is very difficult to reproduce it. Yeah, I have prepared a video without sound here. You can see here. Oh sorry. You can see here how it can be changed in 4 dimensions. Or just here you see again different images. Or perhaps you may see there or here. You see what we are having here. I don't know what's happening in video. As you watch the rest of the work. Sorry. You may see a different image here and here, and it is a transparent field like this. You're saying. This is the basic of the ground idea of this section. As you see, it is a technology that is very, very easy to check, to verify, because you only need polarized light. Polarized light is ubiquitous. Now you can use it for a phone or a tablet or a computer. A clarity in the supermarket that can use it to display they have there to check it, to verify it very, very easily. So it is not a problem of that. Even untrained inspectors, like this one, can easily check it. But on the other hand, it is extremely difficult to forge. It is extremely difficult to repeat. It has a lot of development of technology behind. So it is, we are quite confident that it would take a very, very strong effort to repeat, to make what it is inside that film, because we have developed it during 4 years in a specialized lab, having even this is a clean room. We do work, we manufacture this, and this is standard microelectronic equipment. It has a lot of steps. It's a multi-step process in which we have prepared the film and the lamination, etc. So it is. It has the 2 advantages. It is very, very easy to verify. It is very difficult to forge. Having this, we made it customizable in size, in color, or you shape it and make it any color or shape we want. We can put any figure we want, like a complex picture like I have shown there. It's a picture of the person. And it is comparable with any lamination, or it is washable. It behaves like an inert polymer. So it is quite easy to adapt it to any application you want. For example, if we are targeting markets in the we are thinking on the people are taking precautions, so people are spending about 64 billion in 2010 and probably it will be up to 84 billion in 2015. This is our target market. And we can reinforce the brand and increase the security even in official documents like ID cards, IDs, or passports. Or we can also use them in one of the, remember the main counterfeit products are medicines or drugs. We can easily implement the film inside the blister of the medicine, or here making a kind of a ROM. You want to use this space ROM here, can be done easily. Or in the market of luxury products in high standing brands like this, and you can reinforce the mark, the brand, at the same time to improve the security of it. Okay, just to make the story short, we have won several prizes with different technology. We won the acto UPM, who was the boost of our company, of the 2011 edition. And we have survived more than 2 years. As Gonzalo mentioned, we are within the company surviving more than 2 years. And in the meantime, it's been a long run. We have been quite successful, and I say, it's still a long run. We have gathered some $500,000 in investment. We have won this 2 UPM. We have also won the wider contest. We have some partnership with international bodies. We got some. We won this initiative from official to get official help, official finances from the Ministry of Industry. And in the industrial side, we have started now a couple of pilot projects. We are very excited about that. One was one of the top 10 pharmaceutical companies to make those blister embedded films. Another one, which is curious, with the main casino chip manufacturer, the company that makes a high percentage of the casino chips in the world, and they want to put them on these chips. And also we have the first confirmed clients. They are some ecological rangers in Rioja. We are starting working with them, The team is these 5 people. All of us are doctors. We have a good mixture of physicists, chemists, and engineers. And the white shirts remain on the academic side as a technical support. And the colored customs are the entrepreneurs that have moved to the company, and that's all. And thank you very much, and if you need more...
Well, it was another type of a smaller company, well, we hope that this would be a good example. In a couple of years, we would show some figures similar to the Frontiers figures that we were seeing before. Do you have any specific question to any of the speakers? Yes, please.
How would you compare this in terms of costing with
NSC.
It has a different use. RFID, you say?
That's the next step of your RFID.
Well, it doesn't matter. It is a different. The purpose is different. You are not following the product What you are saying that you have two different applications in this product. One is directly detect counterfeiting if you are trying to buy a thing and you are not sure if the shop or the internet or whatever is selling you that product. This is it. The cost. The cost. The cost is in our case it goes from several tens of cents, I would say, in the most simple cases, to several euros in the most complex, big.
Several tens of cents for
The small ones, yes, I would say, yes, between 10 and 20 cents, I would say, could be the cost, more or less. We have compared to holograms. Holograms are a little older.
Be careful, he could open the window for India, huh? Feel free.
I will talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another question? Yes, you want wait a minute, because yeah.
Yeah, I repeat. So, on your business model is based on subscription fees or is advertising?
No. Okay, so now comes a long one on academic publishing business models. So the traditional one is based on subscription fees, but the open access model is based on the readership. The reader pays nothing, and the author pays a publishing fee. That works in a market where both the authors and the readers are academic communities, basically paid by taxpayers' money, and actually the reviewers as well are paid by taxpayers. So in our model, the author has to pay. That's typically part of a research project at a university. Let's say 0.5% of your research project would go to publishing fees, and that's where we live from.
The lunch is there, and I